5, 4, 3.
Damn, that girl, bombshell. Shorty on the cross of work, you wanna stop this. Really can't stop my hot shit. And no matter what I said, still gon' drop it. Stop it, hit the key, come summer heat. Try your luck on me, like that you catch me never. Stay to the shit, gets much better. Notice how she stay up in your face, when you met her. Let go your body, I'm in your head. I'm good for me, no worry, I'll make sure you fed. I'll be all that you need this time. Now shake your ass, move out the line. If you wanna come and get a baby, activate the dance mode, countdown.
Phenomenon.
dance started. Shut my stuff and yes I found it. Goodies make the boys jump on it. No, I can't control myself. Let me go.
see. I think this one was from the Sea of Tranquility.
Honey, what happened?
I was trying a different lens. That's a shot of man's first step on the moon.
He bought that one. Oh, now this is me in our hotel room. It orbits the Earth every 20 minutes.
90 minutes.
90 minutes. We stayed in the zero gravity wing of the hotel. There aren't any beds in the room. You just shut your eyes and float. Ed was always dozing up.
Well, you tired me out. You got a lot of honeymooners up there.
Of course, that too.
Would you like to know what it's like?
Ed, stop.
They'd like to know.
I don't think so.
It was the best experience of our marriage that we ever had.
It was very nice.
That's not what you said to me.
Well, at first it was silly. It was very silly.
It takes some practice. You can't make any sudden moves.
It can be dangerous. Almost killed poor Ed.
That's right. You almost killed me.
His leg in the airlock hatch. Do you remember our clothes?
That was pretty wild.
We didn't put our clothes away, so they just hung there.
In mid-air.
And the more we moved, the more they tumbled around.
Tumbled around.
And they kept tingling up in our feet. It was like being inside a giant washing machine.
It's like being underwater.
That's right, underwater.
Betty looked like a mermaid.
Oh, stop.
Her hair was flowing out of her head and her bosom. Her bosom had a life of their own.
You thought I was funny looking. You should have seen what you look like.
I didn't say you were funny looking. Beautiful.
So anyway,
Anyways,
it was very silly.
but once we figured out what we were doing,
Honey, they've heard enough.
you see, on Earth, everything is horizontal or vertical. But in space, it's 3D. And with the bad back, the variety is endless.
Ed,
What was it you said to me?
I don't remember.
Betty said the best thing about making love in outer space is that you don't have to worry about who's on top.
It's true. On one side we looked out in space. We had two windows in our room. On one side we looked out in space. On the other side we looked out at Earth. Ed held me. And we watched the sunset. And a few minutes later, we watched it rise again. And on the other side was a whole universe spread out before us with the brightest stars we've ever seen. We were suspended next to each other, very still, feeling no weight. Like we weren't two people anymore, but two spirits
Two spirits.
who had floated up from Earth.
Qué cielo costume da
It's interesting because there are certain people I always see. There's a guy with the long hair and the eye patch. I suspect he's a bounty hunter. Then there's a preteen anarchist sporting a vast four-letter word vocabulary. There's the train conductor whose severely garish makeup is only rivaled in freakishness by her voice. The train is generally pretty fun, but one aspect always bothers me. It's the emergency exit. Although the directions are childishly simple, I'm struck with the fear that I'll be completely unable to open the emergency exit at a key moment. All of the lives of the people on the train are in my hands. Supposing I failed them, and yet the prospect of nobody sitting near the emergency exit is equally damning. Someone has to take on that responsibility. I remain anxious and paralyzed, sitting in the exit seat and waiting for danger. The same thing happens on airplanes. I examine the pamphlet of happy and safe ethnic folk. I pay a great deal of attention to the dramatic reenactments by the flight attendants. I quickly note the exit nearest to myself and the person sitting nearest to that exit. However, I once found myself in this fearful spot by the exit. My pamphlet now featured a card which said I could ask to be moved if I felt incapable of performing such duties. Although I doubted my physical strength against the daunting red lever, I stayed put. Perhaps it was the phrasing incapable. How condescending. I was infuriated by this idea, but, well, not completely. I decided to stay put by the emergency exit. If I needed to, I could open that door. Of course I could. I could save lives. I could be a hero. But the plane did not crash. I never had to use the emergency exit. In fact, I never had to use an emergency exit at all, in any transport. And yet I continue to sit near the emergency exit, ready for the calamity that I'm sure will happen this time.
1996, Tupac died from 4 gunshot wounds. He was 25 years old. Many argue that Tupac Shakur was the best rapper of all time. He was an inspiration to the rap culture youth, but especially to those who grew up like he did, as a young black male living in a ghetto with his mother, who started hanging out with the wrong crowd. Tupac found an escape. He found rap, and he found that he had a talent for creating rap music that people could relate to. All of the albums Tupac released from 1991 onwards ranged from platinum status to 9 times platinum, being the album All Eyes on Me, released in 1996, the year that Tupac died. Many Tupac albums have been released since his death. So far, most hold triple platinum status. Tupac was one of the best rappers of all time, and he had a gift for creating rap that was more than just putting words together. Tupac's rap was poetry, meaningful and immortal. His rap expressed the agony and ecstasy of youth like himself. The words of Tupac Shakur will never die. Tupac was the rose that grew from concrete. Like a flower, he was inspired and mortal. But just like a rose, even after death, you remember.
The mutual heartache. Introduced with innocence. Who could have guessed that you were the one I have been so desperately searching for? You talk as I do, but yet you don't understand when I mumble. You see as I do, but your vision is blurred by naivete. This is the barrier that separates us. I cannot cross yet. There is too much of me that would frighten you, so I live in heartache, because we cannot fully explore this love. And what of your heartache? Does it feel as sharp as mine? No matter where I go, or how long it takes, I will never recover from this mutual heartache.
I know my heart has lied before. I know my heart has lied before, but now it speaks of honesty, of an invisible bond of friendship that was formed in secrecy. Coming from me, this may seem hard, but to God, I swear it's true. We are friends for eternity, and forever I will always love you, with all my heart and spirit. Yes, just so you don't forget that I am here for you. You are a true friend.
Things that make hearts break. Pretty smiles, deceiving laughs, and people who dream with their eyes open. Lonely children, unanswered cries, and souls who have given up hoping. The other thing that breaks hearts are fairy tales that never come true, and selfish people who lie to me. Selfish people just like you.
So I say goodbye. I'm going into this not knowing what I'll find, but I decided to follow my heart and abandon my mind. And if there be pain, I know that at least I gave my all. And it's better to have loved and lost than to not love at all. In the morning I may wake to smile or maybe to cry, but first to those of my past, I must say goodbye.
Love is just complicated. You ask me to communicate
What it is I feel within.
I search for words to assist.
But find none till we begin.
I guess love is just complicated.
Love is just complicated.
I thought I knew my heart's desire. I thought I quenched my burning fire.
I thought I wanted A, but A was too mixed up with B. Then C made me more confused. So A turned off me, and B feels better. C is upset and lonely.
And me, I think love is complicated.
Love is
Just
Complicated.
As I was addicted to the dark side, somewhere inside my childhood when this my heart died. And even though we both came from the same places, the money and the fame made us all change places. How could it be through the misery that came to pass? The hard times make a true friend afraid to ask. But come and see what you can run to me when you need me. I'll never leave, honestly. Someone to believe in, 'cause you can see it's a small thing to a truth. What could I do? Real homies help you get through. And coming knew he do the same thing if he could. 'Cause in the hood, true homies make you feel good. And half the time we be acting up on the top. Bring the cease to the peace that was on my top. Never stopped when my mama asked me what I changed. Tell her, yeah, but it's clear I always be the same until the end of time.
These broken wings, I need your hands to come and heal me once again. So I can fly till the end of time.
Please forgive me for my life. My heart stands seem to scare all my sisters' kids. So you know I don't hang around the house much. It's all night, money making got me out of touch. Shit, ain't flat smiling a long while. An unexpected birth works of the ghetto towns. My attitude got me walking solo, right all alone in my Lola, watching the whole world moving slow up. For quiet time disappear, listen to the ocean. Smoking bullets, think my thoughts, then it's back to ghosting. Who can I trust in this cold world? My phony homie had a baby by my own girl, but I ain't tripping, I'm a player, I ain't sweating him. My sexy sister had a mother like a Mexican. This Mexican, no remorse, it was meant to happen. Besides rapping, the only thing I did good was rapping until the end of time.
These broken wings, I need your hands to come and heal me once again. So I can fly till the end of time. Take these broken wings, you got to learn to fly and learn to live so free. So I can fly till the end of time.
Now what's to say if I was right or wrong? To live my life as an outlaw all along. Remain strong in this planet full of player haters. They compensate for death row full of demonstrators. And in the end, drinking NC made all my enemies envy me. So cold when I flow, eliminating easily. Falls to their knees, they bleed for their right to bleed. While begging me to keep the peace. What I can see closer to achieve. In times of danger, don't freeze. Time to be a G. Follow my lead, I supply everything you need. And out to game in the training to make a G. Remember me as an outcast outlaw. Another album out, that's what I'm about. More, getting more to the day I see my casket. Buried as a G while the whole world remembers me. Until the end of time.
These broken wings, I need your hands to come and heal me once again.
Until the end of time.
Till the end of time. Take these broken wings, you got to learn to fly, learn to live so free. So we can till the end of time. Till the end of
I don't know what it is, we got me acting all crazy out here. Guess it's just my environment, how you keep with the truth. Until the end of time. Yeah, you right. Ain't no mystery. You get what you get, feel it. Because of that, I can't tell you like. Maybe it's the thug.